Alright, I'm good.
All right. Is everyone here and ready to go?
What if we're ready to
Yes.
go but not here?
Yep.
What if we're only mentally here, but not physically?
Technically, that is correct.
Yeah, technically that is correct. All right. Well, recap of last session.
We ran from spiders.
You ran from spiders. Stu, you're about to go.
Yeah, we explored a good chunk of the first floor of Harrowstone.
Mm-hmm.
We killed things.
Y'all did kill a thing.
We're getting
We got
haunted.
haunted a few times.
You did, and y'all are paranoid about doors now.
Yes, fuck the doors. They're terrible.
You know,
I got a
there's
better
some people
story
would
about
take offense
stores.
to that.
You shouldn't have reminded them about the doors.
I should have.
My wife is making me
Should have
walk
got
a
one
dog.
freebie in.
I gotta go walk a dog, guys.
Okay, well, we'll delay until you get
Are we all back now, or?
Should be.
Think so?
I
Yep.
believe so.
Okay.
Then let the dying commence.
The dying of our dying foe.
That's yes.
All right. So, do y'all have anything else y'all want to say in your recap before y'all dive right back in?
What else did we mention? Zarfling
Where-
is scared of spiders.
Where exactly did we leave off? I can't remember.
The
You're
room
in the
across from the chapel. It's like a waiting area for
Okay.
processing.
With the shackles, I remember now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like we had just finished a fight.
Yeah, we kicked their ass and then left.
Yeah.
Cool.
Bum, bum, bum.
Now, did we search this room by any chance?
No.
Nope.
Didn't get a chance to. We walked in.
No. Alright, well, let's search this room.
Is there anything useful with the shackles?
They're shackles. You could lock them on someone and hold someone in place.
How much do they weigh?
About 2 pounds per set of shackles. They're basically a shack. It's they're traditional shackles. It's 2 cuffs and a chain between the cuffs.
I want
Valerie,
one.
do you have a key for those? I think you need a key.
I don't care. I want one.
Otherwise, Evelyn's gonna leave you locked up.
I want one.
Okay, dude. Whoever floats your boat. Do we see anything else in the room?
The room is fairly. That is a very weird little glitch going on there. But the room
Yeah, I was looking at
otherwise
that.
is pretty bare.
What time of day is it? Weren't we going back to the town at some point?
Yeah, we're gonna pretty much finish up this part of the floor and head back, I think. It's like 1:30 in the afternoon.
No, that was the last of the sun you saw when you were in the warden's office, but inside it's
one
pretty
then.
hard to tell.
Well, it was 1 then. I'm thinking it probably took 30, 40 minutes to get to this point.
That'd be a good Austin.
So yeah, we should clear out this portion of the floor. And then probably start making our way back.
Alright, Hellthorpe, you are detecting evil through that wall directly in front of you.
Valerie, keep up.
Hmm.
Here?
Alright.
Who wants to
I'm,
open the door?
Yeah, I'll open the door here.
Are you warning the party at all that you detected evil in there before you open up this door?
Yes.
Valerie, get some holy water out.
Alright, let me give you a description of this room.
Let me see.
Now, this dark room contains a low stone bench against the north wall and a ruined desk to the west that sits underneath 3 narrowed barred windows. An old brass container lies on its side to the south, surrounded by several rusty branding iron. And Valrin and Helthorpe, you can both make a perception check.
Woo! Crit fail.
Nope.
Valorant just went
Okay.
blind.
I'm looking in the room.
Valorant-
Can I make a perception check?
I don't. It'd be hard for you to see what they're looking at. It's very small. Okay.
Okay.
You do not. Neither of you notice any. And you can go ahead and roll initiative because there's going to be a surprise round.
Damn.
Sean, you failed initiative.
I know.
2 of them.
Would not be the first time that's happened.
Luckily, Prentice failing initiative isn't that big a deal.
Holy branding irons.
So as you walk in this room, what you didn't see is these branding irons start to glow and catch on the fire, and then, as you didn't see them, they going to lift up into the air. And 2 of them are gonna. One is gonna fling itself at you, Helthorpe. The other is gonna fling itself at you, Valrin. And the other ones are gonna remain floating. That's against you, Helthorpe. That is a miss.
My flat-footed AC, 17.
And what's your flat-footed AC, Valrin?
God damn it, 16.
Alright, this one is going to... So this iron basically flies up and hits you with its hot end and burns a small H on the skin where it touches.
Where'd it touch me?
Let's say on your wrist.
Shit.
Alright,
I'm out.
and you are at top of initiative.
Okay, is it me or Zarkling?
Yes, you.
I probably Zarkling, because Zarkling has higher deck. So yes, it would be...
Oh.
So, Zarkling, Valrin, did you make any
Not sure if I could
noise
really
when
get
it
in there.
branded?
Did I make what?
Did you make any noise when it branded?
Yes. I screamed.
I would imagine he took it like a man.
Yeah. Well, just like, oh my god.
It is Brady we're talking about.
Fuck you.
Alright, so yes, you definitely heard Valrin have a painful moment. And he's kind of standing in the door. It would be tough to get in there, but you could get in if you really wanted to.
Yeah, I'm sure there'll be some attacks of opportunity.
Oh, yeah. acrobatics to avoid them if you wish.
I'll just hold off till an opportunity presents itself.
Okay. Health.
Alright, I guess I'll attack the one next to me. Does flanking
Okay.
count?
You are flanking. So you get a +2 bonus.
So add 2 to that.
Alright, that will hit it. Alright. You swing down and your sword hits it and sparks crackle off of it and it keeps floating.
Any perceptible damage, or?
Yeah, it seems like you nicked it a bit. Valor.
I can make it out this door, correct?
Yeah, you can move through your ally, you just can't land in the same square as it. Nah, so you're gonna have to do more than a 5-foot step.
Yeah. I was
Which means
planning
you'll provoke attacks of opportunity. Unless you could do a full withdrawal.
like that.
Yes, you would take 2 attacks of opportunity, but you could try an acrobatics check to avoid them.
Just move to your side of me.
You can do that without.
Yeah, with the way the door is placed, I'll allow it. You could take a 5-foot step there. Though for some reason my map is scaled weirdly, but yeah, that's 5 foot. Hang on, let me change this.
If I went further than that, would it be? Would it provoke?
Yes. I said full withdrawal.
Yep, it would provoke unless you did a full withdrawal action, which takes all your turn, basically.
Hell, I'll just do a full withdrawal and go there.
Okay.
You get the hell out of there.
Valorant turns tail and run.
I can't deal with those. We've seen how much damage I can. The scythe took and the shackles took.
Alright, so when Valorant leaves the room, it is now the brand's turn. The one that was over by Valorant goes back over to the container and floats over the container. The only one seeming to do anything is the one beside you, Hellfork. And it goes in for you, but and you can make a perception check for me, Hellfork. Yeah, it was pretty obvious that you noticed when Valrin left the room, the one that attacked him went back over and just kind of began floating with the others, not doing anything.
Hmm.
And you are up.
I'm gonna shoot it. Through the door.
Okay.
I don't think I need to tell you which one I'm gonna shoot, do I?
Through the door or through the doorway?
It's pretty
Doorway.
obvious.
+1 to this.
Jesus Christ.
Boom! I think I hit.
Possible crit.
That'd be a +1 to this too, technically, because it's in 30 feet.
Confirmed crit. Go ahead, roll your damage.
Add +1 to that too.
Okay. All right. You've gained momentum, double. So you got double damage and +2 on your next attack roll or on your attack rolls for the next. And that one actually falls down to the ground and is motionless in the flames extinguished.
Boom. Shackle shot. Do any of the others start to move?
No. Prentice.
Prentice ain't doing shit.
Hey, Helthorpe. Let's purge some evil. I don't think they're moving anymore.
Then we'll take the fight to them.
All right. Darkling, you are up.
I'll start making my way in, I guess, just to see what it is.
Okay. You walk in and you see along the back wall of this room there's 3 brands. The tips of them are glowing on fire, but they just appear to be floating.
Nothing happens when I walk in further.
No, they all stay motionless.
Hit it.
See if I can grab one.
Alright, you're gonna make a combat maneuver check, so it'd be your CMB. Alright, you managed to grab hold of it. You're now holding a red hot branding iron. I assumed you grabbed it at the base and not at the red hot part, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Just
Do I
making
need to
sure.
roll intelligence check?
What's
Let it go.
I can't hold it back anymore.
oh. But yes, you managed to
Yeah,
grab
I'm gonna let it
onto
go.
and you're gonna let go of it? Okay. So yeah, you grabbed onto it and you held the iron in your hands, and when you let it go, it started floating again.
Okay, I'm done.
Oh,
Alright, I'll take a 5-foot step here and attack that guy.
okay. Roll your attack. You swing
Oof.
and you miss. Valor.
I'm not going back in there. You guys can handle it. They've already left their mark on me.
Is there a water bucket in the room?
There is
Is or is not?
not. Alright, it's the branding iron's turn. The one in front of you, Zarkling, stays perfectly still. The one here in front of Hellfork stays perfectly still. This one is going to float towards you, Zar, and attempt to attack. What is your AC?
$15.
Alright, so it will hit. So it floats over to you and brands a small H on your wrist, and you take 5 points of damage. You were just moving it. It's probably on your.
It
You
won't
have
move on my
control of
screen.
it.
I'm not seeing it move on my screen.
Do you have the select move tool select?
There we go. I forgot.
Alright. And Ash, you are up.
I'm gonna shoot the one that's hurt my friend.
Okay.
+1 to that.
You hit.
+1 to that too.
The arrow bounces off of it and doesn't seem to affect. Princess.
Prentice ain't moving.
Okay. Top of the other. Zar.
I guess I'm gonna attack the one that attacked me.
Alright. Alright, you swing and you miss. You taking your second attack as well, I see. And with your second attack, you swing and you miss.
Oh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't hit.
Alright, Hellfort.
Alright, I'm gonna take a 5-foot step back to where I was and attack the one attacking Zarkling.
Okay.
Oof.
Swing and a miss.
Zarkling, step out. Ash and I can handle this. It seems that there's only one brand per person.
Okay. Valerie.
Same as before.
Taking a page out of Princess's book. Gotcha.
Hey, I can't touch the damn things.
You have holy water.
Alright.
Yeah, well, screw the holy water. I'm not wasting it on these.
Alrighty. So, the two brands over here remain floating, doing nothing, and the other one will attempt to attack you.
Oh.
A possible critical. not a critical.
Lucky.
This one burns you pretty harshly, and another H appears on your other wrist.
Who did it hit?
Uh,
Uh,
11 points of damage.
You cut out, I
and
didn't hear
another
her.
burn on. Oh, 11 points of damage, and you have another H burned on you.
On Zarkleen?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And it's your go, Ash.
Can I realistically hit the one next to Health Orb?
You have your feet to shoot in the melee, don't?
Alright. +1 to this roll.
That's it.
+1 to the damage, too.
Alright, so your arrow hits this one, and it sparks, and it falls down to the ground. And the flame extinguishes.
I think you two should take a full round coup de grace on the last two.
They're not helpless. They're just not doing anything.
Would they
I
be
think the lock
helpless?
is in a box.
Would they be helpless if you grabbed them?
Maybe. Apprentice.
I would not grapple those.
What about Prentice?
Are you still hiding in the hall?
Yep.
Okay. Zarkleen.
Yeah, I'm go ahead and make a full retreat out.
Okay.
Get Prentice to heal you.
Yes, sir.
Alright. Health.
Alright, I'm gonna move over here. Does that get them any attacks of opportunity against me, or am I safe?
It would, but they don't appear to be paying attention.
Alright, I'm gonna... then attack the one next to me.
You swing at it, and it kind of dodges out of the way of your swing, but stays in place otherwise. Alright.
I'm gonna move up and be like, "You guys making any progress?" Damn thing sure burned me pretty well.
They're just hanging out there, but Healthorpe and I are picking them off. After we get done, we can search the room. But if you go in there, one will attack you, so I'm hanging out the doorway with my bow.
Well, good luck with that.
Alright. The brands float. Ash.
I shoot the one on the left.
Okay.
+1 to that.
It hits. Roll damage.
+1 to that.
Alright, the arrow hits it, some sparks fly, but it does not fall down.
next.
Yep, Prentice.
I'm a heals Arcling.
Alright, so you reach up and touch Czar, and some positive energy flows over you, and the H's disappear from your wrist, Darkling, as you're healed for 10 points.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Zarkling.
I'm gonna hang out with my new best buddy.
Well, you're safe
Alright.
now. We got the one that was attacking you. All right. I'm gonna attack the one next to me again.
Okay.
Or no, I think I'm gonna take a step in, a 5-foot step in, and attack the one that Ash attacked.
That will miss.
Ah,
Alright.
Same damn thing. I'm staying
You
right
can-
here. Huh?
Yep, you can kind of peep in the room and see. You can peep in the room and kind of see that they're slowly killing.
Yep. I ain't going near him. I'm supervising.
Alright. Floater's gonna float.
Gonna hit the same one.
Alright,
+1 to that.
that will hit.
+1 to that, but I don't think it'll do anything.
The arrow, there's no sparks whatsoever. It just bounces off of it. And actually flies out between the bars. And Prentice.
Prentice is hanging out with his new friend.
Okie dokie. Top of the order.
Still chilling.
Alright, health.
all right. I'm gonna attack the one on the left.
Okay. Alright, you swing and miss.
Oh, what are with these rolls today?
The rolls are killing.
Maybe you should two-hand your longsword there, pal.
Does that increase attack or just damage?
It just increases damage. But if you do hit, it makes it easier to get through the heart. Alright. Valrin, you still supervising?
Yep.
What do you see in the room, Valoran, other than shackles and brands?
There are no shekels.
Brands.
You can roll a perception.
Pretty much nothing.
You see, so you just look back at them and respond, see Hellthorpe fighting Bran.
Hellthorpe fighting brands, and there's 2 dead ones. That's all I see.
Brands keep floating. Ash,
+1.
hit.
+1.
Some sparks fly, and the one beside Telfort falls down and stops glowing.
Valor, you could probably go in there and search the room now.
Are you sure?
That was when I attacked you before.
I don't think I
And
saw
They seem
it.
to only target a particular person.
Or, okay. Well. Here goes nothing.
Apprentice?
Prentice is staying right here.
Okay. We're at the top.
Still waiting.
Oh, four.
Alright. I'm gonna attack again. Yeah, I'm gonna do a two-handed attack, I guess.
Alright. So you're gonna put your shield down and grab your sword with both hands and swing at it.
Yep.
Alright.
Why
You're just
can't
not
I
used to
hit?
swinging that sword with your heads, and you just kind of swing at it and get a little close, but still a few inches away from actually hitting. All right, and Val.
Moved it right there.
Okay, you walk in and nothing happens.
Perception to check the room for anything.
All right. What are you looking for in particular?
Anything of interest?
Yes, anything of interest, anything that isn't the brands, pretty much, and Halethorpe. Gotta say that.
Okay. Well, there's two containers sitting on the floor. It's what the brands were sitting.
They're just open containers, like buckets almost.
And there is a low stone bench that goes along the wall that looks like at one time it had mounts for shackles, but the shackles seem to be gone.
Okay. And that's about as much as I can do, correct?
Yeah.
Then I'm good.
The brand floats.
+1.
You're shooting through a wall.
Fine, I'll make a 5-foot step into the doorway.
Okay. You do notice that the thing begins to twitch. But
Oh,
you
that's
hit.
fine. I'm not gonna do anything to it, though.
Yep, your arrow bounces off of it. And friend.
Nothing doing.
Alright, Zarkling.
Same.
You're discussing fine brews out there with Prince. Alright. Elf.
Alright. Two-handed attack.
Alright. You swing and miss. Your rolls are fucking you. Holy shit.
I'm sad.
Valor.
The thing was right there, correct?
The thing.
The container.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go over to the container and like look inside of it and see if there's anything inside of it.
A brand flies out. It hits you in the.
I'll go say fuck that.
It is empty.
It's empty.
It looks like brands might have once sat in this container.
Huh? Maybe. I wonder why.
Do we get anything else this turn?
Guys, it's empty. That's it.
All right. This brand is gonna casually float by you, Hellthorpe, and go over to attack Ash. You will get an attack of opportunity.
Me?
Yep.
Is it a two-handed or just a one-handed?
It'd be two-handed because you had your hands on it still. You weren't using your shields.
Alright.
You swing and miss at it as it casually floats by. I believe that hits you, Ash.
Just barely.
So it
Motherfucker.
flies up, and it, goes and hits you on the wrist, and smell of burnt fur permeates as a H gets branded onto your wrist.
Alright, so I'm gonna hang out in the hallway next turn.
Alright, Princess. Actually, nope, it's your turn, Ash.
Well, I want to take a... So, if I would take a 5-foot step out of the door, will it just go completely inert right now, or will it still be active?
It would still be able to reach you if you 5-foot stepped out of the door.
More than 5-foot step, you mean?
More than 5-foot step.
No, we
You
get
don't
attack
know
of
what would
opportunity.
happen if you went further.
I
yeah,
already
so
knew
yeah,
what happened.
exactly.
I'm intelligent. If I leave this room, it stops moving. I saw it happen already, damn it.
Watch you have the only one
That's
that
why
leaves
I'm
the room.
asking.
Watch you have the only one that leaves the room.
I left the room.
Okay, it still could reach you though.
I'm not doing anything. Apprentice, I think I need a heal over here. I'm going to be defensive. Like fight defensively.
Defensive action.
Yep.
Okay. So you're taking the total defense plus 4 to AC? Or do
Sure.
you have 3 ranks in acrobatics?
I actually do.
Then it's plus 6 to AC for a total defense action. Okay. Okay. Friend.
Alright, I guess I'm going to move here. And then heal him.
Muchas gracias.
Okay. As you're healing him, you can see through the door, there's this floating brand just sitting there floating, kind of shaking in Ash's direction.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad I was hanging out with Zarkleen.
Yeah, they kind of hurt.
And
Hellthorpe, I think we're done here. Unless Darkly wants to kill this.
No can do. It's got to be all or nothing.
Sarkleen, go hit it.
I'll go hit it.
Not. Okay.
Alright. So you go and swing your rapier at it, and it collides, but it doesn't seem to affect. You swing your
Second
dagger and
attack.
you make contact. Roll your damage. Alright, and your dagger hits it, and sparks barely fly off of it, but you don't seem like you did anything.
All right. Two-handed attack. I believe this time.
Alright. You're
Don't
gonna have
believe.
faith.
Is there a +2 to that from flanking?
Yes, but it still misses by a pretty wide margin. Elfort, I hope your rolls improve. This is painful to watch.
Is there one random number generator for all of us? Or if I log out and log back in, am I going to reset it?
It's the same random number generator for everyone, but if you're superstitious and you want to log in and log out to see if it changes your luck, go for
I think he needs a new master seed.
it.
Oh my god.
Damn, Zara. Alright, Valorant, you're up.
I'm going to the other one! Is there anything inside of it?
You look into it, and you peer down, and it's a very nice container. There's some slots in it that brands would fit in.
Or your tail as you take a dump. Oh!
Ooh. And then proceed to dump it on your face as you sleep.
You gotta get to me first. Oh look, there's a brand in the way. You should probably kill it.
I said as you sleep.
The brand float.
It just floats.
It just float.
I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay. You hit it.
+1. +1.
A small spark flies off the brand, and you think you actually did something to it, though not much.
It only has 3 health, so... 3 or 4 anyway.
And they have apprentice.
Anyone?
Hmm?
Anyone need healing? Nope. Then my job is done for now.
Are you're
Please crit. Please crit. Please crit.
Crit fail.
No, just crit.
Critically fail. God damn.
What? He
Possible crit?
crits.
maybe. Yeah.
Nice.
Confirm.
Confirm. Confirm. Confirm. Confirm. Confirm.
Not
Oh.
Roll that.
Oh.
So you smack it with your rapier, and nothing seems to happen. I'm gonna promise y'all are almost done with stuff of hardness, and your dagger attack.
Goddamn hardness.
All right,
That's
here
what
I
she
go.
said. Oh.
I believe in you.
I believe in your deity.
Yes,
You hit it.
yes.
Roll your damage.
1
That should be a
damage.
5.
This is plus whatever for two-handed.
It's 1.5 your strength modifier instead of just 1 on your strength modifier. So what's your strength modifier?
So, strength modifier is 2, so that'd be 3 damage. So 1 extra damage.
Yep, you'll get 1 extra damage.
Oh,
Yeah. So you swing and you finally connect with this thing, and you feel like you didn't do a thing to it. All right, Val.
Why the hell not? I moved there, and I'm gonna attack it.
You get a flanking bonus, remember that.
Yeah, I'll allow a flanking off of that.
Flanking as well as... I can't remember. Do I get all of my attacks or just one?
You did. Was it a 5-foot step to get there? I think it was.
Yeah, it should have been.
So yeah, you'll get all of your attacks.
Sweet. Miss!
You kick wildly over it.
Hey!
You claw at it and do hit.
Hey!
Alright, some sparks fly off of it. You think you might have nicked.
What's the flanking bonus?
That's for the
your
attack.
attack rolls.
Oh, it's for the attack? Okay.
It's +2 to attack rolls.
Well, I automatically hit it, so... So, 6... So,
One more
I
claw.
helped!
You have one more claw.
I have one more claw. Damn it.
Plus 2
And
for
that
flanking.
claw misses. Yep, that claw misses.
Oh my god.
Alright. The brand floats. Ash? Crit
God damn it.
fail. Oh, what happens on your crit?
I don't like your generator. I'm just saying that.
You pull back an
I know
arrow.
you don't like my generator.
You pull back an arrow.
I want my
and
times
shoot
3
yourself in the
damage.
face.
Once y'all get... Well, oh damn, I forgot your bow was ×3. Well, it didn't matter for this one, but yeah. Okay. You have to remind me about that, because your ×3 damage will always be ×3 damage if it says double damage in this. Yeah, that's just
Okay.
so remind me of your ×3 critical.
What do I do? To myself. Or Zarkling. Preferably Zarkling.
Okay. Well, that one's nasty, and I'm not gonna do it because it's mean, so I'm gonna take the second. The first one you got was broken, that your weapon is destroyed, and you have to make a save for your weapon not to be destroyed. So, and that's just too mean. But
Thank
you are
you.
now tied up, so you go and go to shoot your arrow, and you get wrapped up in your own bowstring, and your bow's kind of stuck around your head, and you're gonna have to spend a standard action to free yourself from.
Fine. Y'all kill it.
Prentice.
Nope.
First attack misses.
Nope and nope.
Second attack misses. Hellfort, you gotta sense that the brand is laughing at you.
Something
I'm
without a
gonna kill
mouth
you.
is laughing at him.
I'm gonna kill you.
Swing.
The brand or the GM?
And
Flanking?
Yeah.
oh, you are getting flanking, so yes, you do hit.
Woo!
You hit it. You
Oh.
make contact.
Alright, so +1 to this damage.
Woo!
All right, you swing it. You do kill it.
Finally.
You just had to believe in
Oh.
yourself, man.
Well, I
So
untangle
you
myself.
connect to it, and it falls down.
I'm gonna untangle myself and look for some arrows. See if there are any left.
All right.
Moving over to where was the bench? You never actually pinged it.
Right here.
Well,
I'm gonna grab the brand that was attacking me, the first one that went down, and inspect it.
Curtis, what are you doing?
I'm rolling to see if you're finding arrows, and I don't think you're finding arrows.
Oh, okay.
oh god.
I think maybe he lost one.
Yeah, you didn't find any arrows.
Okay.
That
I gave you 4 rolls on a D100.
That's fair.
that
I always started him off from the total.
17 is to notice anything like written on the bench or anything crazy about the bench.
It's a stone bench. Like I said earlier, it kind of looks like it once had shackles attached to it. Like they would shackle someone to it and probably brand them while they're shackled down.
Hellthorpe, are you collecting the brand that attacked you?
He is.
I'm inspecting it.
So you look at this brand, and it's your typical metal brand. You could tell it was probably made by a local blacksmith. It's not the highest quality. At the end of its tip is a H, which you could definitely assume that means Harrowstone. And one thing that you do notice that's a little bit odd is the thing is like completely cold to the touch. What was just lit up and floating around burning is now completely cold to the touch.
Hmm.
Well, I've had about enough of this room.
moving on.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave the brand here.
Okay. It makes kind of a clinking sound as you put it back down against the stone.
Any evil over this way?
No, in Hellfort the evil has dissipated in the room that you are. Let's see, Hellfort. Any evil auras? Any evil auras? You are not getting any evil auras.
Looks like
Sorry.
the rest of this side is clear.
Well, let's check this room then.
I'll open the door and hold it.
What do I see peeking in?
I will give you a description. Tangled mounds of moth-eaten fabric sit on several wooden tables, each surrounded by workbenches. Various sewing tools, shears, needles, rolls of thread, boxes of chalk, and other objects appear to be lied scattered over the floor. An arm of what appears to be a skeleton protrudes from a stained heap of fabric, which you actually can't. Well, I guess you might be able to see over here in this corner. You can see what looks like a skeleton under some cloth, sticking out from some cloth.
Well, we got a skeleton's arm sticking out of a lump of cloth over here. You sure don't sense any evil, Halthorpe?
Let me see. Do I sense any evil in the room?
You do not sense any evil in the.
Prentice, hold the door.
Nothing so far.
Alright. As you walk in Hellthorpe, there's a glowing in that corner. And a figure floats up from above the ground. It is floating in front of the skeleton.
What the hell is that? That was in character.
Standing before you is a ghostly, transparent figure of a woman with long hair, her clothes tattered and scorched. She is just kind of looking at you at the moment. And you can roll initiative.
Holy crap.
Alright, you're up first in initiative.
So I'm guessing since we rolled initiative, there's no way to avoid this.
Try talking to her.
I'm going to step backwards, considering I can't physically harm her at all.
You don't know. You have no idea what she.
I'm assuming that she's a ghost. Or some sort of...
Make a knowledge religion check.
Okay, let's see. See if I got any. Don't think so. Nope.
Yeah, you really don't know what that is. Besides, it's a floating, transparent figure. I guess you're. You could, I guess, assume she's a ghost based on the description, but
That
you
wasn't
don't know
me.
for sure. Oh,
I rolled that
was
one.
Ash. Okay.
I'm like, what? See? See?
Yeah, same deal.
Damn it.
You can talk to her. Halthorpe didn't sense any evil.
Hello? What are you?
You're out of initiative. I was just trolling y'all.
Motherfucker!
Oh.
Asshole.
That was a dick move. That was a dick move.
I figured. It's the warden's wife calling it.
That's what I was thinking as well.
As you say that, this ghostly figure looks at you. Stand back, criminals. You will not get out of this prison.
Whoa, we're not criminals. We're here exploring the prison that's been burned down for years.
Make a diplomacy check.
Oh,
She looks at you. I know it's been burned down for years. I guess you are not, well, you don't look dead. What brings the living here to the Harrowstone?
Hmm. There are evil forces at work, and they seem centered here at Harrowstone. We just came to investigate and see what we could find, and see what we could do to help.
We're here to put the spirits of this place to rest. What makes you linger here?
Well, like all spirits, unjust death, unfinished business, and you could even say rage over the time left by. I sit in this prison trying to hold back the evil that was in here with my husband, but I can't feel him here anymore. And it seems that without his spirit here, evil is slowly leaking out. I can't contain the prisoners any longer.
We saw some necromantic script on the outside of the prison. We seem to be targeted to a particular individual. Who might have been your husband.
Which individual do you speak of?
Prentice, what was that name on the incantation on the wall? Hawk something or other, right?
Hawkern.
As you say that, you never think you could see a ghost face go pale, but you see a ghost face go pale. She's like, oh, that was my last name in life. Do you... Could it bend him? Not long ago, there were visitors to the prison. They did strange things. Strange magic. And then another older man came and they killed him. And now you come.
The old man was a friend of ours. A man we all
How
knew
did
and
they
respected.
How did
Yes,
they
how
kill
did
the
they
old
kill him?
man?
Well, my view, I guess I cannot leave the prison. My view was not the best. But, it's a very mundane killing. But then they began incantations on his body. And then crushed his head with a gargoyle off the top of the building. 'Building. 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 ' It looks as if they were trying to make it appear to be an accident.
Hmm. Did you get a good look at the others?
Hmm. Strange folk. Wore black and green cloak, but they did not speak loudly. They spoke just as if in a whisper. Ever since they have been here, it has felt like I cannot contain the spirits within here, my husband gone.
The Whispering Way.
Hmm. The house in the front of the prison, was that your home?
Yes, me and my husband, we lived there for a long time.
Did you or your husband play the piano?
Well, I played it for many years. It's one of my pastimes. It would make my husband so happy when he would come home from work.
Strange. Your husband didn't play?
Mm, no, not at all.
Do you know why that piano would now be haunted?
Well, very well could just be residual rage. I, my ties on this world are weak, and very well a part of me might be haunting it in some way, but I cannot be for sure. She looks at you. Did I try to harm you?
Well, the piano did. It collapsed the house on Harrowthorpe here.
Mm. She gets
Nothing beyond my abilities to survive.
she looks a little saddened by the fact. Well, that's one less thing to tie me to this world. If only I could just rest, but I don't think that will ever happen.
What would help you rest?
Oh, if I would not have to stand with my husband here in this prison, an internal guarding of the foul souls that never made it out of here. I was cursed by them to stay here with my death, just as my husband was.
Could you help us as we cleanse this place?
Well, if you were to cleanse this place, then maybe you could find out what happened to my husband, and then if it was cleansed, me and him could finally rest.
I think it's something you both deserve.
Tell me, why are people investigating? Like, I feel myself that my strength on this prison is causing things to break down in the defenses, but has there been manifestations in the town?
Well, we've all seen something personally. An axe has been following an apprentice back there. I saw my name splattered in blood bleeding from the wall previous night.
An axe, names in blood. That is not good at all.
Some sturges ran rampant to the tune of some bagpipe music.
I shoot a glance over at Ash.
Ash, make a perception to see if you see Valorant shoot a glance over it. You have no idea that Valorant glanced.
Valor
You're
in
too
terms of
enthralled
hitting
by
wolf
Sophie
balls.
to go.
I think
That
Zarclean
is
mentioned
not
something about
true.
a dwarf with a hammer.
Aye.
It would seem you have encountered 4 of the 5. My bonds must be getting weaker.
We fully
I
intend
have
to
a
find the
feeling
5 in this prison.
it concerns me. The name written in blood. It would be almost as if... Well, I guess I should give you some backstory. Sit down, as you are mortal still and can get tired. And from across the room, some chairs kind of slide across and form in a semicircle around.
I'll
Alright.
sit down.
As do I.
She motions back towards Zarkleen and Prentice in this corner. Do not be strangers. Come forward. And she sees that everyone is sat.
Then the door slams shut.
No.
It was all a ruse. Now she's actually gonna kill us.
Roll initiative now.
The roof falls, everyone dies. She's like, shit.
She looks at everyone. Well, I suspect I should begin of the night of the fire, as that is where everything truly began. While my details are fuzzy and I don't know all of the dealings that went on, supposedly the prisoners tried to coup the prison. They tried to overthrow the guards, riot, and escape down in a basement in a elaborately drawn out plan by the Splatterman himself. He seems to be their ringleader, and he more than likely, if any escape scenario, he's the one behind. I wouldn't put it past him to be the one wrangling them all up again to try to make yet another escape from Harrowstone. But supposedly, from what I could gather from some of the other spirits in this place, that the prisoners tried to escape, and in the ensuing riot, they caught the basement of the building on fire. My husband and many of the guards sacrificed themselves on the basement level of this building to keep them down and not allow for them to escape. Unfortunately, some of the prisoners from the second floor made it down to the first, and when I came into here to check in and find my husband, when I saw the building on fire, many of the prisoners recognized me from my visits to the husband and shoved me back in this room and tied me down, and there was no escape. I burned with the rest of them. And she just kind of goes silent for a bit. Tell me, what do you know of the spirits that you believe are still here and trying to escape? I may be able to fill in some information that you may like.
We need to know about Father Charlatan.
She kind of gets a look on her face that is not exactly the most friendly look. Charlton. Scum. He exploited people's religions, and while he wasn't the murderers like the rest of the lot, he was a wicked man who took advantage of people. Many people lost their entire livelihood on his false teaching. He himself, he was a very charming man. He seemed harmless as a fly when you would talk to him, but an evil heart lied behind him. You could never trust a word from his mouth. I'm not exactly sure what happened to him in the prison. I've sensed him around. His bond doesn't seem as strong as the rest of the prisoners.
But does that mean he died along with them, or do you not know?
I do not know. I can feel his life force. It shimmers in and out. His spirit was not as strong as the others.
Where was his cell?
He was on the second floor. He was in one of the lower security areas of the prison.
We were going to clear out the first floor and go to the second floor and then the basement.
That would be a wise idea. The first floor is by far the safest area of the prison. Very little spirits reside here on the first floor. It's some, of course, were here. About 5 prisoners probably died on this floor during the fire. The same bastards that tied me here and left me to my fate. Little did they know that they would have never got out the front door because I locked it behind me. And they never found the key on me. And she kind of points on to her skeleton that, like, deep in one of the bones, you can see there's actually a key still hanging there.
Maybe take this key with us.
You may, though I doubt it would do you any good if you've already made it in here. It is only a key to the front door.
Well, you're right in that.
Tell me, you say you've encountered these spirits. What are they doing?
Haunting us.
In what manner?
Well, the lopper keeps floating by with his axe near Prentice, putting his axe into the door behind him. Only recently had my dream with the splatterman splattering of my name on my wall. Zarkleen wakes up in the middle of the night with the dwarf with his hammer standing in front of her, about to smash her head in, but always disappears. The one with the bagpipes. I forget his name, but he caused some commotion in town directly by summoning Sturgis.
Mm. It sounds like they're trying to recommit their crimes again in the real world. Though I do not think
That's what it
their
appears.
bond to this. I do not think their strength has fully recovered yet. I would not worry about the hauntings so much at this point. I do not think they have found a way to fully escape. I am sure the Splatterman is the one that's leading their escape, though.
As we purge the spirits here, will it make you stronger?
Yes, it will. I'll have to less focus on keeping them all in check.
Hmm. Well, we should probably get back to our business then. The more we can do to actually help you, the better.
Thank you, ma'am. Your tale of woes will soon be at an end, if I have anything to say of it.
Thank you. You are most kind.
Aye. We'll see that you rest easy.
Before you go, has any other happenings been happening in town? I've sensed a Splatterman spirit temporarily leave this place occasionally.
Soma has been writing a bloody name in the monument in the town to the that commemorates the catastrophe that happened here. Every 2 nights a new letter appears on the monument.
Does it appear to be a name?
The first 2 letters are V-A-L.
Hmm. That is grim. If it is a name, it would appear that the Splatterman has chosen a vessel that he intends to take over. It would be grim news indeed if he fully spells out whatever name he spelled. At that point, he would have his vessel and he could free the rest of the prison.
Hmm. Well, it appears that even with the letters V-A-L on their name is in great jeopardy. Wouldn't you say, Valorin?
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe we need to wrap this up and purge this place of them fairly soon before he gets the chance to spell the entire name.
Hmm. Well, is there anything else happening in town, guys? Any other creepy things? Disembodied footsteps? Names written in the ground? Anything like that?
The Visoriana looks at you, which you should know her name anyway, because I told y'all before when she's the warden's wife. She looks at you and do not worry about the disembodied steps. Those are just some of the guards from the prison checking on the people of the town. Most of the guards were related to someone in the town. I sensed them come and go.
Oh. Well, that's a happy thought.
Not all of Harrowstone is unhappy, though I have a feeling that if things aren't changed things will not be happy here, or anywhere nearby for that matter.
Well,
The prisoners here would love to take their vengeance back on the world that turned their back on them and sentenced them to death. I can
well,
only imagine what they would commit without a corporeal form.
well, is there any aid you can give us in our quest?
Well, besides information, two things. If you can find my husband's body, bring me back his symbol of authority. That might help bring my power back into, I guess, a stronger state in which I can contain the spirits more.
Do you know where he died in the prison?
No, he was in the basement along with many of the other guards.
Well, we'll see about that then. We should continue our journey. We should get back before it gets too dark.
Very well. It would not be a good idea to be on these grounds after dark. Things get much harder for me to control.
Well, we thank you. And we will come back with your husband's symbol of authority when we find it.
Thank you much. One last thing. There's a storeroom on the other side of the building. It's where they would store prisoners' belongings. I do not know what you may find in there, but you may find more information about these prisoners there. More than I could ever tell you.
Thank you.
She kind of floats up. It's like, I thank you for your help. I will rest and conserve my power and for the coming night. And she dissipates in front of.
Well, I think we should hurry then. The more spirits we can dispatch, the easier it will be on her.
Agreed. I want to look around the room and see if there's anything interesting or out of character.
You can look around the room. You can tell it's a workshop of sorts. It looks as if it's a place where guards would maintain equipment. There's different types of sewing needles. There's chalk. There's fragments of metal. There's screws. It's basically a workshop. Most of the metal instruments are rusted beyond any sort of use. But there is, I guess if you were trying to salvage anything, you could salvage some chalk, like 10 pieces of chalk, maybe.
Not really worth that.
No. Am I detecting
Alright.
any evil to the north?
You're not detecting any evil.
Alright, well, let's check this room then.
Let's see.
Hold on.
I
Valerian,
need
get
to
over
make
here.
some measurements. Actually, now that you've moved to here, you are detecting evil up north of you. You had to move a few steps, but yes, you are now detecting evil to the.
There might be something in here.
Alright. Well, Try to get down to business then.
If we're up for it.
And by the way, she probably took about an hours of your time talking. She was pretty long-winded, more long-winded than I was talking. As
So it's about 3 o'clock. It's like an hour walk back.
yeah,
Probably 30-ish minutes to get out of here. So realistically, we can only spend another hour in here.
yep. Or you can
Okay.
brave the nighttime in Harrowstone.
Oh, fuck that noise.
All right, so you're gonna open this door.
Yep.
And description time.
Someone grab the door.
Got it.
Several rusty iron tubs sit in this room, along with washboards, metal buckets, and heaps of moldy clothing. Hellthorpe, the evil is coming right from the middle of like the stack of molded clothing. It's like sitting on the table.
Stand and deliver, evil spirits.
As you take a step closer, what appears to be a straitjacket pulls itself
Yeah, no.
from the pile of clothing and is floating with the back open and the arms spread out at the moment.
He wants to give you a hug.
And you can roll initiative.
Damn, Sean. What'd you drink?
Apparently tiger blood.
he said he heard the crazy happening. He wants to get in on.
Oh, so you want something crazy?
Apparently Prentice really needs a hug.
Princess needs a hug. Damn, this thing failed its initiative. Okay. Prentice. You heard Hellthorpe shout out to the evil in the room, but otherwise you don't know what's going on in.
I'll look in the room if I can see past Ash.
Okay, so you'll need to move there. You see Hellthorpe standing down a floating straight.
It's just a straight jacket. You know what? I'm gonna move in the room.
Holy shit.
You don't want to have to be crazy to go in there.
I'm a win too.
Doing anything else, Prince?
I'm readying my mace. That's about it.
Okay. Zarkle, you just saw Prentice actively walk into a room.
I gotta see this shit.
Back.
Welcome back.
What'd Sean do anyway?
He walked into the room.
What? He did something grave?
He mustn't run away.
You asshole.
Help.
Alright, I'm gonna move in and attack.
Okay.
Is that a attack of opportunity against me?
It doesn't have reach, so no. It doesn't get any against you if you're just moving up to attack. Alright, you hit.
Yay.
Let me check something here. Alright, so you slice it and you manage to cut one of its straps. Valrin.
Me?
Everyone seems to be walking into the room.
No. I'm staying out. Fuck that.
Alright.
You guys can handle it from here. I'll stay over here.
It's just a straight jacket. Your claws actually be coming in handy here.
Nope.
Valorant's a wuss.
I'm not messing with that. It looks like it's trying to attack somebody and pin them. I'm not messing with it.
Gert, because your scaling is wrong, is this still actually 30 feet?
Yeah, it's still
I guess
30
it's-
feet. My scaling is just fucked up on the map.
Alright.
Squares are 5 foot.
Well, I'm shooting a slashing arrow at him this time. This is one of the durable ones. It sticks around, damn it.
Okay. You hit.
It'll be plus
Now I
one
do-
to that roll.
Alright. Now I do have to, let's see. I do have to roll something here. Alright, so your arrow goes and pierces straight through the straitjacket. I'm going to say it's a 25% chance it manages to keep flying out the window.
That's fair. That's fair.
Alright. It manages to hit the wall and fall down. So you can see where it hit and fell. But yeah, it pierces through and tears a small hole in the straight. Alright. The straitjacket's turn. Now, you moved right up into its reach, Hellthorpe, so it's going to get a full attack against you with both of its attacks.
Ooh.
Punch, punch, kick.
It has two slam attacks it has two slam attacks, and each one has a chance to wrap the coat around. First is a 14. I believe that missed.
Against my AC of 18.
Second attack, if it ever will hit you.
I don't believe that's gonna miss.
Alright. So we'll do the damage. It's gonna hit you for 6 points. And we're gonna see if it manages to wrap around you. It's gonna make a CMB check against your CMD.
CMD is 16.
It doesn't manage to wrap. So it hit you, and it tried to wrap itself around your arms like a straitjacket, but it just couldn't. You were able to pull out quick enough.
Shut up, Brady.
Alright, Princess, you just saw a straitjacket try to wrap itself around Health.
That's fine. I have a plan.
Oh no.
Princess has a plan. Oh god.
I'm moving here, and I'm casting Sun Metal.
You're casting what?
Okay.
I'm casting Sun Metal on my mace.
Okay. Oh,
What does sun metal do?
you'll.
Okay.
Can I just tell him?
Yeah, you can.
You'll see.
It's
Um,
going to have a visual effect.
He's
Yeah,
not in the room. He can't
so-
see.
Yeah, he can't see.
Oh, then he doesn't see. Oh well, too bad.
But Hellthorpe, Zarkleen, and Ash, you can see his mace looks a little different now. You want to describe it, or you want me to describe it?
I'll describe it.
Go for
My mace is now on fire.
Oh god.
it. All right. Zarkleen.
Swing and a miss. Oh shit, I was.
Oh, a
Apparently I wasn't
fail.
kidding.
The dice gods heard you.
Yep.
They took your dare.
Wow. Well, that's actually very fitting for the room. So you walk up to go hit this thing, and you lose your footing on the clothing and like cloths that are all on the ground, and you slip and you fall prone. So you are now laying on the ground and have the prone condition. And what that means for you is melee attack rolls, cannot use a ranged weapon except for a crossbow. You get a +4 armor class bonus against range attack, but a -4 penalty against melee attack. Standing up is a move equivalent action that provokes an attack of opportunity. You could do acrobatics to stand up without provoking. And
Lovely.
Alright, I'm gonna use lay hands on myself as a fast action.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your. Okay, you heal yourself for 4.
And then I'm gonna attack.
That will. Alright, you swing and you cut another strap off of this straight.
How many straps does it have?
Oh, it has like 15 straps. It has a lot of straps. That was just more flavor text of just describing how you did damage.
Got it.
But you're making visual progress. It doesn't seem like your damage is getting restricted in any way as you hit it. You're easily cutting pieces off. Alright, Val.
Guys? You okay in there?
Come look. Fred's about to do some shit, cool shit, man. His miss is on fire.
I'm gonna stand there, but behind him specifically.
This news has struck Boward hard. He has become the coward of the group. Okay. You see in the room, Dumb fighting a straitjacket. Zarkleen is laying on the ground. Helforp is in the middle of combat, and Prentice is holding a flaming mace.
Told you it was cool.
Holy shit, he's actually doing something.
Don't you feel left out. I'll take a 5-foot step to the corner here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna shoot the straitjacket. +1 to that.
Okay, that will.
And +1 to that too.
Alright, your arrow pierces through it and makes a pretty sizable hole, but the straitjacket's still a move. Alright. The straitjacket has a nice thing laying on the ground in front of it that it can. First attack, Zar. That will. Hits you for 1 point of damage. And what is your CMD? I think at 12 you'll still beat it.
Would it be flat or regular?
I would say since you're laying on the ground, it would be your flat CMD.
13.
Alright, so it does not grab. The second attack, I believe that will hit with the -4 penalty, correct?
Yep.
Alright, that one this time it slams into you much better. And it's going to try to grab. And it does. Alright, so the straitjacket, after hitting Zar, wraps around Zar and starts to strap itself on Zar on the ground. Princess.
If I hit the straitjacket, am I gonna hit Czar too?
They're kind of one and the same right now.
Did you take the risk because you have a flaming hammer?